Okay, so we've got a Lexus in today, a RX400H, which is a hybrid. So we're going to show you obviously what water leaks we've found so far. So the main issue is the driver's footwell is getting water in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to obviously show you down here. So we've got obviously all of this is wet, so it's soaking wet. And what we're going to be focusing on is up here. This is where your sunroof pipe runs down. So we've just took this box out so we can obviously see that there. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some water and we're going to put the water in top of the sunroof cassette. So if we just quickly grab your bottle here with a bit of tube on the end, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here by the cassette. And we just want to put some water in where the cassette goes without getting it in the car. So if we put some water in now, and then if we come down to this bit down here, if I can just set you up on here a second. Okay. So if I set you up there, and then I'm just going to put some water down, just simulating that it's out in the rain. And there we go. So we can see the water filling up, and as you can see, it's coming through this little hole here. So it's more likely that the sunroof bike's blocked by the arch, and then what that's then doing is obviously trickling down and filling up obviously where the driver's seat is. Okay, so that'd be the first one. If we now come to the back of the car, what we've got on the back of the car, you've got these little bumper supports, which are these ones here and this one here. They're very common to leak. So what we're going to do is we'll put the torch in there, and what I'm going to do is if I just angle my tablet so we can see what's going on. Right, okay, so we're going to be focusing down here when I pour the water. So if we put a tiny bit of water on the back of that bumper support, we should see it coming in. And there we go. So we can see it trickling in. So that's that one there. So that's number two. It doesn't seem to be doing it on the driver's side, but it is doing it on the passengers. But as we all know, we always advise doing the two because they're the same age. And then what we're going to do is if I position you just here. Okay, so this is the rear air vent. And what we're going to do is we've got a hose up behind the arch. So I'm just going to turn that hose on. And what it should show you is it should show you where it's leaking in through there as well. So let me just quickly get my camera set up, and I'm just going to go and turn it on. Right, okay, so we've got the hose on now, and as we can see, we're getting water dripping off of the vent down the side here. And then what it's then doing is it's filling up, and then it's slowly running off of the end of the plate. So as we can see, we've got a build up of water here, and then it's then obviously dripping off into the car. So that would be the third one now. And then just to quickly show you another common fault with these ones here. The welded seams up here do tend to open up. We can see that they're started to crack, but they ain't letting any water in as of yet, but we would advise obviously sealing them up as well. To seal them up, we would have to take this roof bar off and then seal it. So obviously the crack's all sealed in, but as you can see there, that one's cracked as well. So we would advise doing them ones. So there we go. That's everything we found on this one here.